welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel. I talk about all kinds of things. Edible things, tropical things, things that interest me. So, here we are. This is your spring update, your pre-summer update. A lot of things coming together in the yard. Banana grove, looking healthy. Put this all in from cuttings. Everything here is cuttings. All kinds of things back there. Dracaena, some frangipani, some edible cactus, new cherry bush over there. The papaya. Yeah. Sugarcane. Hibiscus, also edible. Sea grape. Soft tip yucca. Edible flower tips. Lemon tree. Mulberry. Mulberry's looking a little rough. In need of maybe a trimming. It's funny how, so yeah, as I walk around and survey my yard at this period, May, I see things like this and it triggers action. So what I am going to do is I'll top it at a certain point and then I'll bury some fish carcasses around the base. Maybe hit it with a little light granular fertilizer, just a little, and it'll go off. Behind it, the Carambola. Look at that. The Carambola is doing it. Gave it some trimming, not that, so it's coming back from a cycle. Starfruit tree, ready to rock. That thing gives fruit around Christmas time. Look at the Tommy Atkins. Look at it. That's what a Tommy Atkins mango does. It just produces tons of picture perfect mangoes. Picture perfect. Now I already picked a few, but look at this. Look at that. Okay, now if you like mangoes, like I like mangoes, that right there, that's what you're going for. Sun ripened Tommy Atkin mangoes. And they just keep coming for days. Piles. That's the way to go. So, okay, so that's happening. All the ornamentals, variety of ornamentals I have here are all looking quite good. I went through a cycle of renourishment here with organic material. Long story short, it worked. It worked. I'm going to show you something else that's interesting. I've been growing jalapenos. Yeah, and they actually, man, they're kind of cool. They're really hot. And some other green peppers, but container gardening. Let's look at the fig tree. See what the fig tree's doing. The old brown turkey fig. It's a famous one. It's just, I guess the update is really loaded with figs. Bumper crop prediction for 2020. Yeah, I mean, every one of those, let's say 75% of those figs come in. You have more figs than you can possibly handle. What a producer. I never did get around to thinning it. That was going to be one of my things. I just never did it this year. I'll do it next year. It's already going now. I don't want to bump it now at this period in its growth, so just let it go. But yeah, a lot of fruit this year, a lot of fruit. As you can see, the bananas, the banana grove has become epic. It's now become a thing of a proportion. Like, look, can't believe how big the bananas get, the Musa bananas, when you get the, I mean, that is a gigantic trunk. And it is about probably 25 feet tall. But, you know, there you go. That's a result. You got bananas. You got lots of bananas. And more coming. Now, the interesting thing is, as I look here, you know, I also see that we have a couple of these pups. Banana pups. Banana tree pups. Band in Detroit. Banana tree pups. But anyway, these are not growing in a place I want them. And The reason is there's a 220 line directly above it. It's like 25 feet tall. So that's why I cut all the other ones that have grown here. I let a couple of them grow and got bananas off them, but it was sketchy, really sketchy, especially when the hurricanes come. Sometimes you got to chop down those ones as the hurricane's coming because you don't want them to bang against your power line, knock out your power. Anyway, long story short, I'm letting these intentionally grow to a healthy size just so they can sustain themselves size. And then I'm going to take a shovel and take cuttings of these, and I'm going to replant those over on the other side of the yard. So that's the plan for those. My sea grape, I've tree formed a sea grape up along the fort here, is doing quite well. Now, did some other interesting things. The chocolate pudding tree. I totally topped it. And this is an example of what I mean by rejuvenating. Now, I've given it nourishment through, like, you know, cow fertilizer, compost type stuff. You can see it's very, very dark soil anywhere it was bare. Yeah, so I renourished my yard. It's still coming back. But the point is that I stubbled this, and you can see when you feed it after you do that what the result is. I mean, look at that. It's a ridiculous amount of sprouts, and they're so vigorous. And everywhere that there was a branch has now sprouted all over. I left one that was kind of out far down low, because I like that. So you shape it to whatever you want it to be. But anyway, the chocolate pudding tree is coming back. No fruit for a little while, no worries. Barbados, same thing. Trimmed it back, but just because it was all interweaved with that chocolate pudding tree, it was a mess. Barbados cherry, already got 2 cycles of fruit on it this year, but it's not fruiting now. The Edward mango, for the first year ever, is starting to show some vigor. I don't believe it set any fruit. You can see it tried. It's got those dead flower tips. Either they were blown off or doesn't like the salt or something, but I've never gotten a fruit off of this. I've had fruit set and get to like the size of a quarter and then get knocked off or fall off or whatever. You can see it even gave some flowers down here, but anyway, we'll see. And this beautiful gigantic Suriname cherry tree that I grew back here, it's right next to the I was going to forget the name of it now. Well, anyhow. So, there you are. That's my update. I hope you enjoyed that. If you like things like this, or you like other things about edible landscaping, gardening, backyard growing cool stuff type of things, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Eat Your Backyard, and that way you'll be notified when new videos come out, like the next video I'm going to make about my evolving frangipani collection. Look at that. 300 varieties of frangipani, plumeria. That one's a special one. Thanks for watching. Eat Your Backyard. Go subscribe. Thanks.